Hello, everybody. My name is Paul Williams, or you can call me Paul. And I think it's time that we start on the next dungeon, the third dungeon in this game. So, you just need the Zormask, the Hookshot, and the Ocarina. So, just play the Sonata. Wait, no. The New Wave Bossa Nova. Darn it. Okay, sorry I played that wrong for a second. Just played in front of Lulu, and this will open up the entrance to the third dungeon, basically. Maybe it's sort of like a Zora baby call that the mother sort of knows. I mean, I don't know why. Like, it could be like a lullaby, because I really don't know about the song. And suddenly, a giant sea turtle. Seems like Tattle's all excited. I slept quite well. I just realized this. When I open my eyes, the passing of days is quite quick, isn't it, Lulu? Yes, Lulu, it's nothing to be surprised at. Although my eyes are closed in sleep, I can see everything that occurs in the ocean. In this ocean, darn it. Seems Lulu's confused, regrettably. There is no time for idle conversation. Now then, proud Zora warrior. The open sea of Great Bay has need of your might. Quickly, climb on to my back. Lulu, what do you think about this? Mikau, what's going on? And my voice. What happened to me? I'm just as confused as you are. Alright, so I'm just going to prepare for this. Alright, so just hook shot on its palm tree. And then we're off to the next dungeon. Oh, and I have to beat this dungeon under a time limit because we have to finish the Inju Cafe quest, I believe. I mean, not in this part, but just before night. I mean, it's not a long dungeon. I'll probably finish it during the day of the third day, but just so you know, it is like one of those longer dungeons. Hey, look, it's the pirates. I mean, I guess that's what happens when you try sailing inside of a tornado or a hurricane. Don't know what they were thinking. Oh, and yes, I do not have a sword. So this is going to be interesting. Great Bay Temple. All right, so if you want to leave, you got a hook shot on the sea turtle if you want. Alright, as always, there are 15 straight fairies here. Alright, first one. Gotta light up all these torches. Now, you gotta do it real quick, otherwise the fire will go out from these torches. Alright, so here's our first stray fairy that's in this box. Sorry, treasure chest. Alright. Well, look at this room. Whoa, that's a huge water wheel. Alright, so now we just need to Zoramask and just some regular arrows this time. Oh, and I guess the Great Fairy Mask. First stop, we need to take out that Skulltula right there. I guess I wasn't fast enough, but whatever. Come on. And might as well take care of these ones up here too. Anyway, putting on this should allow us should allow, you know what, Zora Mask because it's faster. Anyway, the main gimmick of this dive. Okay, so grab, just gonna push this forward. Don't know why I can't like pull it, but whatever. Alright, this will continue on the water flow. So we're basically going to be like plumbers or whatever, you know, change the flow of water. Here's our, I guess, third grade fairy, or should I say second. Alright, gonna take this off. And I don't know why I can't equip a mask in the water. Alright, so that fairy will come towards us now. Oh no. Darn it. Alright, so this is the third stray fairy. Alright, so hopefully I will stop messing up. I'm gonna wait a little bit because, you know, I learned my lesson. Alright, so just jump on here, and this water will push us up. I get it. That huge water wheel is powering this thing. Alright, so a little bit of a hard fairy to get, but there is a pod. I don't know if you guys can see it. You know, just fire your arrow at it because there's a fairy in there. And while it's trying to go up and try to get us, here's the fourth one. Alright, and that's the fifth. 10 more to go. Alright, so you can't enter certain holes because of the way the water current is. So, first off, you want to go to the top one. Jerks. Alright, so I'd like to... Come on. Okay. It's going to be a while before we can use the fairy mass. Sorry, great fairy mass. So, you know, just hook shot over here. I wonder what's in here. Alright, we have the dungeon map. So that's good. That's a good thing to know. Note. Alright, so those weird hand things will like grab you and then toss you around, I guess. Alright. Now before we enter this room, we want to take out that Deku plant on the ceiling. Because there's a chest over there. No, yeah, I'll take his nut. Alright, here's the sixth one. Just gonna climb up here. Alright, now before I try anything, real quick. Okay, yeah. Nothing in there. Anyway, there is a pod with a fairy in it. Is that fairy up yet? Okay, here's our seventh fairy. Alright, wonder what's in this chest. Alright, there's our compass. Now I want to come down here real quick. Alright. Jerk. Alright, and I think there's a key in here. Okay, that's why we came over here, basically just to get the key. Alright, so now that we have that, we can progress further in the dungeon, so we just need to go to the bottom half, basically. Anyway, we just need the surface. I just need to check. Is there anything important here? Nope. Yeah, don't need a sword. Alright, we just need to... Alright, so in here... yeah, I could take some arrows. And a potion. Alright, so I'm actually going to re-equip the Decumask real quick. Because in here, if you look up, we have this weird monster. Uh-oh. Seems like a lot. Now, having the sword here is useful, I will admit. So, since I don't have that, you just need to wait for this thing to open its eyes. Come on. Let me see them peepers. Dark. And then I would recommend just firing the Zora rings. But then I'm just going to be a Deku Scrub and just spin into these. Instantly knock them out. Take them out. Because these things like to bounce towards you. Alright, hopefully I can take this out real quick. I just gonna have to wait for them to come back. Ah, darn it. Not doing so well, but whatever. Not really my best showing, but whatever. Eventually you will do enough damage, and then all of them are just going to fall off. Jerk. Alright, come on, show me your eye. If only there was like a quick way to, you know, quickly get the boomerangs back. Alright, now I'm making some progress. Eat spinning. Alright, so now that all of them's off, I'd like to take care of all of them. Ah, man. But sadly, Decalink is not, you know, up high enough to get rid of them. Oh, come on, just go away. Come on. Anyway, now that I know that most of them are gone, alright, gonna take out that one because it's being mean or whatever. Alright, so I just need to wait for it to open its eye again. So that way I can just fire 2 fire arrows at it. Ah, jerk. I think one more should do it. Alright, that fight took a while, but, you know, we did it eventually. Probably the reason why this part's going to be so long is because of that one fight. But I'll try my best. Alright, ice arrows. I'd say a little bit more useful than they were in Ocarina of Time. You know what, I think it may be faster if I just Deku spin into this just to get some items. Alright. So a lot more useful than the ones in Ocarina of Time. As you can see, you can freeze stuff, as the ice arrows entail. Jerk. Anyway, just gotta pull this train lever. Alright, so we need to basically just not only find a way out. Okay, land. But we're also going to try following the current of the water, so that way we can continue on. Ah, made it. I remember this room. Alright, take this off. Hook shot my way over here, so you might be saying, how are you supposed to get over there? You know, I just remembered something. There's a stray fairy here. As you can see, the ice arrows you can free pools of water with the ice arrows to make yourself a platform, but only for a limited amount of time. Otherwise, it will just, you know, unfreeze. Alright, freeze this enemy. And slowly push him over here. I can make it. And we just gotta pull this drain. Ah, invincibility frames. But before we, okay, and I think that's everything in this room. But yeah, before we head out, we have to get the boss key. So time to swim. Hopefully I can do this right. That's always satisfying to do. Once you get it down. So the boss key is in here, so we just need to get to that room. One more because I just want to. Okay, so if I remember correctly, we need the fire arrows to unlock it. Alright, need to pick up those arrows because always useful. Oh, hey, look! It's another one of those frogs. Alright, so I recommend Zoramass. And since he likes to be all jumpy, throw your Zora rings at him. Alright, so you just gotta make sure you're not in there, but when he gets to the ceiling, fire your ice arrows, because if you do that, he'll crash down. Sorry. I'm trying to focus. Gotta take this off again. Oh no, that not good. Now I'm trapped. Fortunately, there's no way to get out of this. Okay, stop. Okay, that was a very impressive animation, sir, but... Alright, so just gotta... run like heck. Just don't get trapped in the glob again. Oh, you gotta make sure that he actually gets to the very top of it. I guess the bunny hood might be good for here, too. Alright, just make sure you listen to that noise. But eventually you do get him. And this is our 5th and final frog that we need to find. So if you ever beat this dungeon, just remember to go back to the Snow Peak Village, and talk to those frogs. So it's just something to remember when I'm just trying to get out. Hold on. Come on, arrows. Thank you. Alright, so we just need to head out of here. And let's see what's in this chest. I hope it's a boss key. What do you know? It's a boss key. Okay. So we just need to... Alright, so now that all that's taken care of, we just need to head into the first room, actually. Maybe I should have just played the song of Soaring and just warped back to the first room. It should be fine. You know what? Yeah, I'm just going to do that anyway, because I just see that ladder right there, and I'm like, nah, I don't want to. It's at least faster. Alright, so at the beginning of this part, or area, we just need to wait for that thing to fall down again. Alright, be careful for all the spiders here. They'll knock it down. Alright, so we just need to make our way over there, so it should be fine. Just need to grab this. And just hook shot our way over there. Alright, now for the beginning part. So we're going to change the flow of the water, basically. Okay. Now we just need to turn off the yellow valve over there. So that way, the water moves the other direction. Alright, now it's time for the second half of this dungeon. And it's almost on to the third day. Alright, just don't get knocked down. Thank you, sir. Alright, so before we continue, we just need to make our way over... Darn it. Give me a second. Did not mean for that to happen. Grab onto this. Need to climb up. Alright, gonna have to make this dungeon into 2 parts. Unfortunately. So, not a great thing. You can freeze water, including the ceiling. But that does mean you need fire arrows to unfreeze it if you want to. So, you can't do this dungeon as your second dungeon. So, I recommend, getting the fire arrows as soon as you can. Oh, right. No sword. Alright, down on the final day, 24 hours remaining. Alright, so I'm probably going to end this as... I'm going to call it apart as soon as I exit this room, basically. Then we're going to explore the second half of the dungeon. First off, climb back up, please, please, please. Okay, yeah. You don't want to wait too long, otherwise the water will unfreeze itself. And that'd be bad. Alright, so we're turning on the green flow. We're turning on the green valve, so that way we can continue on. We have to take care of this Tektite first. I'm always a good shot. Alright, now part 2 is we gotta... I'm gonna make a platform right here, basically. Now, hopefully I find the correct one to make it on top of the ceiling. Alright, so this is the 9th one. And let's make this one part, no matter how long it is. Alright, so we just need to enter the correct area. I think that was it right there. So let me just loop around. made it. Alright, I believe I have to do this area twice. Or at least go up in this area twice. Get on it. Ah, darn it. Alright, let's just wait. Kinda wish I saved that for later, but whatever. Alright, once we're high enough, freeze this. Alright, now you need to do some careful precision. Because if I remember correctly, you don't want to fall off. Just making it longer. So walk up here and hook shot this. Okay, now for part 2, if I remember correctly. We need to make our way to that platform right over there, so roll jump. A little bit scary, but whatever. Then you just hook shot over here. Alright, there's our 11th one, so we have 4 more to collect. I wish they didn't, you know, turn you around. Oh man, if you went here as your next dungeon, I'd say you're probably, you know, you're probably boned. Anyway, to melt this, you just need the fire arrows. Now, unfortunately, I wish you could equip both fire and water arrows, but that isn't until Wind Waker. Where you can do that. Alright, so just need to make sure I'm not, you know, outing myself having to do it a 3rd time. Alright, so this is probably like the last few rooms. Alright, so just need to dive down here, and you need to do that in order to get this fairy. And there should be another one in this room, basically. Okay, I see you're trying to be helpful, but sir, I do not need your help, sir. I got this. Okay, now I know. You have to stand over here. And we're just going to melt the ice. And we just need to do that one more time. Ah, the valve. Alright, so just push it along here. Alright, now you don't want to fall off just yet, because there's something. So just carefully move on, and you need Zorling to actually, you know, get up here. Oh, yeah. Almost fell off again. Well, not again, because... Alright, and this should be our 13th fairy. Now we just need to ice our way out. I meant fire arrow for no, not Deku Stick. Do you mind? I'm trying to do something here. Jesus. Can't a guy just do something? Okay, now continuing on. Oh, look at that. Alright, now we just seem to be at the very, very, very bottom. Hopefully we can make it. Okay, yeah, we did. Alright, so I just need regular arrows and the Great Fairy Mask. So, first off, we need to Zorarang this fairy over here. Now, we aren't going to get her yet. Something just feels weird to me. Because our 15th and final fairy is over here. You know what? I think I'll fight the boss next part. I'm sorry, you know, I went through the entire dungeon. Don't worry, we'll fight him next part. Alright, so that's all 15. I know, it's just, you know, then I have to fight a boss, then I have to watch the cutscene. And I feel like that would just make it too long of a part. But hey, at least we you know, got to the end. At least I think I got to the end, because for God's sakes, I wish I could just I wish I didn't jumped off at the end. Waste so much time. Okay, this time I'm just gonna wait. Don't jump yet. Okay, now we jump. And I'm going to call it a part right here. So thank you all so much for watching. My name is Paul the Williams, or you call me Paul. And I'll see you all again next time. Have a good day, everybody.